worth of health, that is.
Say, well, those bag of giblets, you never know how many you're going to get.
It's true. Also, some chickens are Klingon.
It's true. People are not going to get that, or not everyone is going to get that joke, and that's fine.
Yes.
Where in the
All
hell?
it means is you should be watching more Star Trek The Next Generation.
It's a great show.
It is.
I still remember I had a friend of mine who was building a server. It wasn't actually, basically his job entirely was going and setting up equipment at places for the U.S. government.
Uh-huh.
And they had set up a server, and it was just a standard server, basically, so it had backups of, a lot of stuff, but it basically, the one they were using in particular had backups of absolutely every part of it.
Okay.
So, it had backup, what the hell, that thing's name is Telenol name. Growth 43%.
Okay, I hear a skeleton.
Oh, it now tells you when crops are mature. Telenol name. But, yeah, he went to go set it up for, the government somewhere. Well, let's see how, what the hell Telenol name is. But, yeah, it had duplicates of everything, and he looked over at it, and it was like, it's built like a fucking Klingon. It was bulky and unneeded. There are parts of a server you can assume are never going to go up.
Uh-huh.
But because it was, for government use, it had doubles of everything.
Okay.
They were entirely redundant ports, too. There was absolutely no reason for them.
Okay.
Oh, that's right, cotton I just have to pick by hand.
Okay, I got a
Or I can
block
destroy the entire field, who cares?
I got a block of wool that should give me all the string I need, I believe, to finish up.
Well, I don't think you can unwool a block.
I think you can, but I'm not sure. I'm about to find out. As soon as I get back to the house.
Well, I'm currently destroying our cotton crop because I don't feel like going around and picking each bulb by hand because we're not going to need it again before the plants can regrow.
Yeah. Okay. Jetpack charge is holding.
We need to add higher walls, that way Actually, I should probably just automate the entire process. There are automatic, fertilizing and planting machines and stuff in this.
Mm-hmm.
So I could just set up an entirely automatic farm. My plan was to use golems for it, but then I realized exactly how difficult they had made Farmcraft, and my plan suddenly changed.
Yes.
I mean, I'm sure that people like it, but I was just a little bit annoyed by the fact of, hey, I actually know how something works for once.
No, you don't.
Well, finally look like a professional. Nope.
Mm-hmm.
As a wise man once said, ha ha, fuck you. Just because he was wise doesn't mean he wasn't an asshole. Actually, I find that's frequently the case.
Yes.
Just like any person who ever uses the term sheeple immediately loses any reason for people to listen to them.
Yes. I don't think I've ever met anyone who actually uses that term seriously.
I ran into someone in a dungeon raid today who was using the term seriously to describe people and the way they were behaving, and at some point it just came into me going, you realize everyone here stopped listening to you the second you use that word, and no one is going to start listening to you again, no matter how right you actually are, compared to how right you think you are.
Yes.
Which led to blah, 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 which, them complaining, and eventually led to, the standard thing of me waiting for them to start becoming verbally abusive. That way I could be verbally abusive back at them and not get in trouble.
Okay, let's see if I can de-wool this wool. No, you're right. You cannot de-wool wool.
Well, I've got a lot of cotton once I'm done replanting. It probably would have been faster just to go and pick it one at a time, but...
However, 2 wool side by side equal carpet.
Yeah.
Which
I'll eventually carpet the floor and dye it and make everything neat, different color patterns, but That's why I planted the cotton in the first place, and now kind of apathy.
Okay, so I need 7 more string and I'll be good to go.
Eh. And this is the sort of thing most people would do off camera, but we don't because we're professionals.
That's right.
Actually, like I said earlier, I've never ever claimed to be a professional at this.
No.
I've claimed to be a fat guy who plays video games on YouTube. And even that, you know, is technically not entirely accurate since I record them, then put them on YouTube.
Yes.
But I've found the best way to avoid getting into trouble. Because, you know, apparently if people get reported for being verbally abusive and verbal harassment all the time on that damn game. And that's something they actually do take kind of seriously. So there's always, you know, GM or whatever the hell they call them. Will come and be like, did you do blah? And it's always best to wait for the other person to do something first, because they're like, yes, and if you'll check the logs, you'll see that they were verbally abusive to me before they reported me for being verbally abusive.
Yes.
And also, it's always good to come up with the most creative insults possible. That way it amuses the hell out of the GM.
Yes.
I've never gotten in trouble, and I once referred to someone as a floppy dick waffled brained motherfucker. And I got in no trouble, and from what I understand, they got like a timeout for a day.
Well, there you go.
I'm like, yay. God damn it. Why am I having so much trouble with the door? There we go. I know I have... Alright, there's a bolt of cloth there. Any bones your opponent? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so...
Does the backpack take up, like, an armor slot?
I think it just fits in your... Actually, I have no knowledge of this.
Okay.
So, let me... Alright. God.
If you've got, like, 7 more string, that would be what I needed.
Hold on. Where are you?
Right outside the door.
Ah. I have extras just in case.
Thank you.
What did I forget?
Finish my
Sticks.
backpack. Oh yeah, I can't climb. I can't jump over that railing. Curse you, backpack.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of silly that the railings are 1.5 blocks tall, but really it's there to keep monsters and your, you know, farm animals from being able to get out.
Yes.
Which is nice, but, you know, I really am going to have to go breed those goddamn animals before anything else happens to... Or before I murder too many of them for their hats.
Yes.
Which is an odd statement.
Ah, video games are full of odd statements.
Yes. And video game communities are full of odd people.
Yes. Okay, and bone meal in the middle.
Alright, far more of this than I meant to. But...
White backpack.
Alright, so let's try this.
Now, where do I put it?
I think... Put it in your task, or in your bar and right-click and it opens.
Okay.
You know, you have to hold it in your hand to open it, but hey, it works.
Ah, okay.
I do not need any of these barley seeds, I'm completely sure.
Okay, so it's a chest you can carry, essentially.
Yeah, well, it's not too bad. You could have an entire inventory full of them if you wanted to go to the extremely long trouble of making it.
Yes, do they autofill?
I don't know. I know nothing about these other than someone went, you should make these.
Well, we've made them.
Yes, we made backpacks as per request.
And things are a little bit glitchy on my game.
Oh.
I just had a stack of cobblestone disappear out of my inventory. And my backpack moved from like one inventory slot to another.
That is odd. I'm trying to record at a higher frame rate this time, though it seems to have actually decided that 35 is the frame rate.
Well, that's about how fast Feed the Beast runs for me. So
Yeah.
Even unmolested, so...
Regular Minecraft usually runs a bit faster, but... Yes, I should. I have no idea what I really need to grab here. I don't really need any of the old old crafty bits that we've left behind.
No.
I should probably get lava and dump them into it to get rid of them before the thing runs through them. But what's down here? Oh, wow, I forgot all this stuff down here. Chest, smooth stone, cobble, string, things. There's the door to the old, or to the previous, butt squirrel. I don't know. Oh, okay. Maybe there would be some of this here. I think I can make another one of these, actually, and that'll come in extremely handy. I should probably... I really should do most of this work off camera, but, you know, professionalism.
Yeah.
Alright, there. I've got 2 white backpacks. I should refill my... Just grab anything that looks like it's interesting or rare here, and let the sorting sort everything else out. Portobello. I guess those are mushrooms.
Should be.
Safari nets. I'll let that do with it as it pleases. Zombie head, zombie statue, zombie... I don't care about bees.
I still want to take one of those pools of oil and try and set them on fire.
We might as well at this point. I don't think we're ever going to get too deeply into that sort of thing.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what that sort of thing is.
Obsidian totem.
Oh god, those things.
Well, alright. I have got everything that looks like it's really useful, neat, or fascinating. Wait. I need... I'll grab the writing desk, assuming it actually comes up. Oh, well, fuck you then. What's in here? Lectern. And
Ooh, that was a weird lag spike, but...
book builder. Gimme. Alright. Back to the house. I'll put anything of vague, magical nature. It's probably the quarry that's doing it now that I think about it, because it does count as an entity and keep an entire, or its entire radius loaded.
Yeah.
But I want to check to make sure. Actually, I'm sure it's probably working, so I might as well just turn it off for now, and I can turn it back on in downtime.
Okay.
Just it'll help alleviate some lag.
Yeah.
Come on, open
okay,
up.
cows have 5 hearts.
Uh,
Horses seem to have a full, like, person's worth of hearts, or just about.
yeah, they're pretty powerful.
It seems to vary from horse to horse. There's one that has like 8.5 and one that has 9, and...
Well, you know, a horse is a horse.
Of course.
Of course. And there's so many people that aren't going to get that reference, I just realized.
They need to bring back Nick at Night. Even TV Land isn't really Nick at Night anymore.
No, it's just kind of sad.
Yes.
I mean, TV Land, apparently... Well, I have a friend who's been watching, well, my friend Eric has been watching a lot of that since he currently has no internet. And yes, believe it or not, that is possible in this day and age.
Sadly.